entertainment or heat. I'm Mitchell Rose, and what you need is a fire. I'll teach you how to make it. There are 3 basic steps to making a fire. First one, starting the fire. That started with some fire starting thing, and also you need a space for it. The second step is keeping the fire going, which is used for a bigger wood, like I'll show you later. The third step is putting the fire out. So what you want to do, before you can actually start the fire, you need to make sure that you have a place to start the fire. The proper place to start a fire is a place called a fire ring, like we have right here. It's a contained area contained with rocks, and you want to make sure that it's big enough to hold your fire, but not too big so that it goes everywhere. Once you have this, then you can start making the fire. And if you don't have one of these, then just go ahead and find some big rocks out in the open and just put them in a circle. That works just fine. So the first step to make your fire is there's 3 types of wood you put in the fire. The first one is tinder. And tinder is things like this, like paper, cotton, lint, things like that just start on fire easily, birch bark. Once you just start that on fire, and then start building something on top of it. Okay, the best way to get your tinder on fire, I'm going to be using newspaper today. The best way is to get the most surface area out of it. You get this, and then you just crumple it up, and then place it in the center of your fire, just like that. It stays. And a few more. Okay, once you have that in there, you want to get some wood ready to start putting on. Now this wood you can just find like anywhere in the woods behind us, for instance. Really just go in the woods and find some stuff. You want to get many sizes of woods, like small to large, so you can keep the fire going throughout. Okay, and you want to start with stuff smaller than your peepee. So there's many different kinds of fires you can make. There's log cabin, teepee, lean-to. But today I'm going to make a log cabin for you just because that is the most effective way in the conditions that you said. So what you do is once you've got your center, you start making piling up the sticks in a fashion like a log cabin. If you can see that there, just backing 2 down, and then 2 on top of those, 2 down, and then 2 on top of those. We'll go get a little bit more wood over here. Oh, some of my tinder blew away. Put that back in there. Okay, and then keep building around like that. Now I think we're about ready to start my fire here. So what you do, you take matches or a lighter or anything like that. Just want to make sure if you have matches that they're dry. If they're not dry, they're not going to do much. So what you do, really close to your fire, and then take the match and just scrape it against the edge of the box, and then start your tinder on fire. So now we've moved on to the second step. We built the fire up for you just for time constraints. So what we did, we just started it and we just kept piling stuff on. And now that we're at this stage, we want to start adding our fuel. Now fuel is things like this. These are the things that keep the fire going. Like do it, like before the tinder with the little stuff, that's not going to keep your fire going for hours and hours. This is the stuff that's going to keep it going. So then what you want to do, you just kind of drop it in there, and pull your hand quick away to make sure that you don't burn your hand. So let's just go, there we go, it's in the fire. And when you're dealing with a fire this big, you want to make sure that you always have a bucket of water on hand, just to make sure that if it gets out of hand, you can put it out right away. The last and most important step of starting a fire is putting it out. What you want to do is you want to get a bucket of water, just like this, and then just get it from a lake or a fountain or anything, and you're just going to pour it on top of the thing until there's no more red ashes. You should be able to touch it with your bare hand when you're done. So what you do, just kind of spread it around like this. And there's a good chance that you're going to have to go get another bucket afterwards. But it looks like our fire is pretty much done for today. So, that's how you put out and make a fire. Ta-da!